Oh, you must be David.
I'm David. Who are you?
I'm Scott.
Hi,
It's nice
Scott.
to meet you.
Thank you. Good to meet you
right,
too. You
all
making
right.
a movie this morning?
I'm just doing a little filming here, you know.
Yeah, man, it's good fun, Scott.
Yeah, so you live there. I'm staying there right now.
Oh, you've come to stay at Happy Resort.
Yeah.
That's how you. Yeah, Super Chai told you who I was.
Yeah, that's how I know you. I kind of know you. He said, oh, there's an American staying here. I said, really? Because there's not very many foreigners here.
Certainly not many Americans.
No, and I like that.
Yeah, Americans.
I've lived in Bangkok and around Thailand for about 30 years.
Whoa!
So yeah, I was young when I came here.
You're
Now
still a young guy, Scott.
I'm 62.
You made it all the way to 62, and you're not yet through.
No, I'm not through yet. I got a wife, I got kids, I got the whole works, you know.
You got a Thai wife, I assume?
Got a Thai wife. We've been married like 25 years.
Man.
We got 2 kids. One of them's 23, the other one's 21.
But you got a lot of stories to tell, don't you, mate?
I got a few. How long have you been here in Thailand?
I came here in the very end of 1999.
Wow.
Long
time.
To study Thai massage. That was my original intention.
Really?
Yeah. And I learned it and practiced it and all that.
Yeah.
And then there's only so much you can do, and then you wear out.
Yeah.
Too old for any of that. But and I just got enthralled by Thailand, just like you did.
Yeah.
One thing to another. I managed to not get married.
Well, that's could be smart, yeah.
Well,
I mean, I have headaches from her sometimes, but you know, I have good times too, so I don't complain.
You got a good partner,
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Is your family with you?
No, they're not here. My wife is working right now in Phuket. She had to go work for about 2 weeks there, and so I'm going to be here until Wednesday, and then I go from here. I have to go back to Surat to catch the bus that goes to Phuket.
Oh yeah, go over there.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fly there, but I think it's probably just better I just take the bus.
I'll take the minivan, man.
Yeah, minivan. I take a road through, you know, and I'll
get
go
there in a few hours.
And I'll go there, and then I meet her. We stay there for a few days. Then we go back, and then when we get back, we stay in Bangkok for a couple of days, and we go to Pattaya for a couple of days, just to.
Do you have a home base somewhere in Thailand?
In Bangkok.
Your home base is in Bangkok?
Yeah, we have a place in Bangkok.
Oh.
And one of the kids lives with us. The other one is going to school at Bangkok University.
Well,
so he lives out in Rangsit. Yeah.
Way to go, man.
I mean, you know, people ask me, oh, isn't it fun there? Don't you love it there? And I'm like, it's life, you know. I mean, I'm happy here. You know, I mean, it's very laid back.
I'm very happy.
I don't have very many problems, you know.
Yeah, there's not a bunch of ornery Americans around.
No, I don't have. Nobody gives me a hard time. I don't.
Well, that's because you don't ever give anybody.
No, I don't go looking for it, you know, and I just.
That's one of the major reasons that I chose to stay here in this country.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've always considered myself a guest. And,
yeah.
By the grace of a king and military dictatorship.
Yeah, and the way that they conduct their business with foreigners and how they, listen. People say sometimes that it can be difficult to live here and all that. It's very easy.
It's very easy.
To me, it's a drop.
It's difficult if you want to be an obnoxious Western person with Western habits and demands.
You're like, well, why do I have to pay money? Why do I have to do it? Because you have to do it everywhere. People who come to America, they can't just come in, oh, well, I think I'll move to America. It's not that easy. And the same goes for Thailand. So I don't have any problem with it. And actually, I wish America was more like Thailand when it comes to how they deal with people. It might be a better country.
We could talk about whatever America is for a long time.
Oh, man. I'm so glad I'm not there. I'm so glad I'm out, and I don't have to deal with Americans, and I don't have to deal with... It's not really dealing with the Americans, because I go back on holidays. I have a fine time. I don't have any problems.
There's a lot of love amongst your friends.
But I know I'm coming back. I know I'm not going to be there and stay there for a long time.
Well, as you probably have sorted out by now, America's the most propagandized, most mind-controlled nation on planet Earth.
Nobody thinks it's like that. They think,
they don't believe it.
Everything is so great. Everybody's straight with you. And I'm like, no, it's very corrupt. You think Thailand's corrupt, but they're corrupt maybe in your face, they just go, yeah, this is how it is.
They're corrupt in a proper manner.
Yeah. And in America, they're corrupt in the way where, it's like, oh, no, we're doing everything, they'll lie to you. So,
America's all, remember George Carlin's, one of his final statements? He said, they call it the American dream. Because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Yeah, because that's true.
It's called, the psychologists call it cognitive dissonance. Yeah, where people can, you're like looking at one thing and you're seeing, let's say, a collapsing economy in some urban area.
Right.
So you're seeing that, like your fucking hamburger costs $20 and you don't have enough
ridiculous.
Money. Yeah, and the house costs $400,000 or $500,000. But so that you see that, and you see the people on the street, and then, the homeless ones and such, and then they tell you on the television that everything's really great. There's no inflation, the economy's doing great, everything's great. You go, wait a minute. And then we're for peace and we're for
But you're getting involved in wars and starting things all over the place.
All over.
It's crazy.
It's empire.
Yeah, it's crazy. And they just want you to believe what they want you to believe. And, my father always says, just follow the money.
Just follow the money. Your father's a smart guy, Scott.
It's like...
Yeah, that's the game.
And so that's... Now I just, I kind of lay low here. I do stuff online, but... For the most part, I'm very mellow about it. I don't start any problems.
I don't talk
I lay very low. And I'm just like, hey, I'm going to have a good time here. Yeah. I'm relaxed. I got my wife. She's great. My kids, they're great. They're doing very well. They're happy. I got a home. I'm just very happy and content. And so, I came out here to Canome because I said, I want to come down to a place and I want to look at a place where the air is a bit better.
And the air's good here. Yeah.
The air's a bit better. There's not a lot of traffic, in Bangkok.
There's no traffic.
There's not a lot of people, which there's not a lot of people here. There's not a lot of tourists, because I'm not a tourist. And I want to see what's it going to be like, because maybe we can get a place like part-time. We can figure a place. This is the place we want to go all the time. And I'll stay there, maybe I'll stay here for 3-4 weeks. Then I'll go back to Bangkok for a week or two.
You rent a motorbike? You got a bike?
I haven't rented one yet. I haven't really needed to, but I probably will the last day too.
You can tool around and see this place. It's big.
Yeah, it's big. It's a lot bigger than I thought. But I'm going to walk down to, Nanda Beach?
Yeah,
Nadan Beach. Yeah. I'm going to walk down there and look around there.
This beach is... From end to end is 8 kilometers.
8 kilometers. And they make a big deal about the one in the Cayman Islands. I think it's, it's 7 miles.
It's a sweeping arc of beach.
No, it's nice. I like it.
It's beautiful. And there is a fair amount of development here, but it's almost all Thai.
Yeah. Well, I went to the street fair last night. Saturday street fair. Yeah, it was nice. I was like, well, it's not huge, but I was like,
tiny.
You know what? There was a place where you could sit. They had a little band playing, and I was like, man, this is great,
And what I like about it, I think what you like about Thailand, because you are a family man, is family's really important.
Yeah.
The clan is important.
Yeah.
People behave themselves in public.
Yes.
They have their own way.
That's the thing is, I don't see a lot of people misbehaving because I don't hang out in tourist areas most of the time.
Well, the tourists are the misbehavers.
And that's the thing. I don't want to be where they're misbehaving because, I'm going to be like, hey, what are you doing, man? Wake up, and I don't want to have to talk.
You don't want to deal with those people.
I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to get involved. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to get involved because I don't want problems. So,
Exactly. Yeah, I found that the Thai people are endlessly gracious, friendly, and helpful.
And you just ended up staying here. There's not really any apartments or any condos or something in this place. So you got to find a place to call your own, and you found this place.
Yeah, there's a whole backstory behind it. Like there's a backstory behind everything. But Supacha is kind enough to allow me to live in that house, and I've been here 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a loner. I don't have family or nothing. I don't have any friends here. I don't know anybody.
Really?
I don't know anybody.
Wow.
I know all the vendors and shops and places where
all the Thais where you go.
I know who they are.
You know where? What is it? The Vish Cafe?
Sure.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Grace speaks good English. Good guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go there. I think I'll walk down there.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Get a nice coffee.
Yeah. This is
They got
really
places to
exactly
sit.
what I want. You know,
you
what
can
I like.
If you go, you can walk to the dish on the beach. Just walk.
Yes.
Walk to the Golden Hotel.
Yeah, it's right there.
And then just walk in.
Yeah.
And at the Golden, there's places you can sit there and get a bottle of water or something to eat if you want. There's a nice place to sit there. There's all sorts of nice places to sit up and down.
Yeah. I was thinking about going to have some lunch at the Margarita Grill or something like that.
Yeah, it's just there.
It's right there. Yeah, it's right down the.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just walk there.
A couple of English guys. Yeah, you could crawl there. It's so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, go have your lunch there, and the guy's great.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna go for the pink dolphins.
Oh, great.
I'll just go check them out.
Yeah, you got to do that.
You know, I'm gonna film them.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 20 k's away.
I'm gonna go down there and film it.
Yeah,
and
you got that sorted out, obviously.
I got that. Yeah, he's gonna do it for me. He's gonna help me out with it, so I'm all right. You know.
It's super beautiful that way too. I mean,
really?
It gets very rural.
Wow.
It gets really rural.
I got to explore this place a bit more, but it's very nice. That's Samui over there.
That's Samui. That's the south end of Samui.
Right.
And you go up the coast, you come to Donsock to the ferry landing.
Yeah.
And that's about 20 k's up the coast where you're going to look at the dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rural. There's beach. It's all Thai. It's all completely Thai oriented.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, it's good. We're welcome, of course, but it's a Thai city.
And I got that. You know, I got it like, oh, well, it's nice to see you, but I'm like, I feel like, but I'm in the little, the street fair last night. I saw a couple of Farang with their wives.
Yeah, there's a few of that around here. There's
a couple, yeah.
Hey, there's a handful.
And so I thought, okay, well, it's not like the place is overrun with tourists. And I just love that. I really like it. So
It's never crowded. Even at the height of Songkran, it's not crowded.
Really? Do they do anything here for Songkran?
Oh, yeah. The whole place fills up with Thai people coming to the beach.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was surprised because you see now, there's really nobody at the beach.
There's nobody here.
And I went down, for the street fair, and I walked down onto the beach, and there was a lot of Thai kids playing and people down there. I thought, oh man,
it's very sweet.
Fantastic.
Yeah, there's a lot of young families at that end up there. That's it's a dock for ships to take out sand and gravel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so big ships will come in there and tugboats, and then it'll get real active. And then right now there's no ships there.
Wow.
But at the very end is a whole Thai public beach area. A whole bunch of places.
Oh, is that the electric? No, that's the other
further
one.
on.
Further on, yeah.
This is right at the end here. You can walk down there too. It's just a kilometer or so. You could. There's a whole string of restaurants and places where the Thai people come in beach day, where they bring the trucks in. Back up the pickup truck,
yeah.
Pull out the chairs,
right,
got the kids,
right.
Got a mat to sit on, and have an afternoon at the beach. There's a lot of that, and
well, that's nice.
It's a great spot. It's there's no central scene or shopping place. There's nothing for Farang people to lock into.
Yeah.
Like a bar scene,
which is good.
A bar scene.
I think there's a bar down here, Johnny's Bar.
There's a few. There's bars up and down the beach, and they're all little scenes.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, and then people like to do that, of course.
I don't ever, if I ever drink, I don't ever drink and get smashed and, cause trouble or anything like that. That's just not me.
Cause trouble to yourself.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I don't want to cause any problems to myself. I've learned over the years.
You want to stick around and take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But there's no shopping centers here. There's no central place for Western people to hang out.
Wow.
There's no clubs. There's no parties. There's none of that kind of stuff. It's all over there.
Oh, down there.
On Samui and Kopangan.
Yeah.
And none of the people that go to those islands want that scene.
Right. No, I mean, I've been to Samui before.
Yeah, I love
and that's why I'm not there and I'm here. Because I'd rather come here than go there.
It's difficult there. The roads are horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, the road, they redid the ring road around the island. So the road itself is okay, but there's just too many people.
Yeah.
And too many people.
I used to work in boxing here, actually. Regular Western boxing.
Western style.
And we had a fight there. We had a show there. And so they put the ring on the beach, right next to the water, all these people came, because the fights are free. All these people came, they hung out there, and, at night we went out and we had a little party, and, it was good. It was nice.
Yeah.
And so I like that because I had a reason to go there. But, like, just to go there and, I'm going to go party and hang out.
Too old for that, man.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing that. So.
You expend a lot of money there. And
yeah.
It's very beautiful, and so is Copenhagen.
I notice here, you can spend money if you want in the restaurants.
If you want to. Or you can just go eat Thai street food.
I had some street food from the street scene, and it was 100. I had 180 baht for the giant shrimp. There was like 9 of them.
Cheap.
And I was like, man, this is great. I just sat there and ate my shrimp. Then I had a little ice cream. They made me some ice cream. I was like,
it's great here for food. I mean, the markets are fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's relatively inexpensive because the clientele is the local people.
Right.
That's who shop.
They're not serving to Westerners, which is great.
No. So there's not any. I mean, there's a few high-endish kind of hotels on the beach where they have expensive restaurants.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
You don't want to bother with that. But the town has great markets. The people are super friendly. I mean, everybody's related.
You don't go anywhere. You never really go anywhere. You just hang out in this area.
I've been here 6 years. So in that 6 years, I've had different life adventures and journeys. I got a lot of friends up in Chiang Mai. I used to live in Pai.
Oh, you did?
In the mountains and yeah. But I got too crowded.
Yeah, I've been to Chiang Mai many times, in Chiang Rai and all those places, and I like it, but I just don't have the feeling that I want.
I understand.
There's too many people and too much action and too much noise, and people don't understand it. I'm like, I know I'm not that old, but I'm old enough where I don't want to hear noise all the time. I want peace and quiet, and I like hearing the.
Well, you like it here.
Today I thought I hear the chickens crowing. I love it.
Yeah, dawn is incredible here.
Yeah. I came down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, and you know how incredible it is.
Yeah.
It's so still.
Yeah, it was nice.
So still and so.
So I'm hoping that the sun comes out tomorrow or soon, and that I'll catch a good sunrise or something.
You will. There's been plenty of sun. You get good sunsets too. I'm hoping it rains.
Yeah, I'm hoping it rains too. That would be nice. I'll be okay. I'll be okay sitting in the room, chilling out, not doing much. I'll be fine.
Just smiling.
Yeah.
Being quiet.
Yeah, being to myself. I like that. And that's the thing about, like, my wife is very quiet. She's from Suratani.
Suratani.
So she's very mellow most of the time, very quiet.
Very conservative people.
Yeah, she's great like that. Almost too quiet sometimes, but it's good because I'm not somebody who, if I had a wife who was talking all the time and, oh my God, she was always noisy.
Well, you could have married an American.
Yeah, I could have married an American. I could have had somebody just like that in America. And I didn't get married in America, so.
Where are you from? What part of the?
Florida, from Miami.
That's your family.
Yeah, that's where they live now still, so.
Well, that's a whole nother world. That's its own form of America.
Yeah, and my parents are retired. They have a nice piece of land.
Oh, that's great.
Everything surrounds them. They're just in their own little world there, and so when I go there, it's like it's very peaceful. And if I want to go out somewhere, they'll take me. And then I'm like, all right, an hour or two. I'm like, I've had enough. Let's get out of here. We go to the supermarket or the mall or something like that, and I'm like, God, I gotta get out of here.
There's just too many crazy people.
Yeah, just too many people in general. I just don't like all the the noise. That's what it is, I think. Yeah, I think what it all boils down to is the noise.
Well, there's the noise, and then there's the psychic noise, the atmospheric noise.
Yeah.
Too many people that are angry and that are frustrated.
Yeah, the vibe is
the
vibe is not great
noise.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
I figured there's too much noise pollution, and then if you go, there's too much pollution in general in Bangkok. There's a lot of pollution.
Yeah, sure.
And so I'm like, man, I walk by a klong and I go, they want all the rich people to come here. I go, look at this canal. It's horrible. I'm like, they got to clean up this place. And a couple canals, they have done that. And those areas are little trendy areas now.
Yeah, once you make clean water, then you got all those cool little shop houses that become desirable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. All right,
Bangkok's great. Bangkok's great.
Yeah, but this is better.
This is just extremely different. I mean,
very different.
When I go to Bangkok, I love it, but I mean, there's nothing like it on planet Earth.
But you know you can come back here if you want.
What kind of big city in the planet Earth can you wander around in the middle of the night and you're not going to get hurt?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't even think about that. To me, that's just a given.
It's a given. And
I'm going to be safe.
Your wife can go out and get something from the shop. And
yeah,
everybody's. I mean, even in the heart of downtown tourist land. I mean, unless you're like completely drunk and disorderly,
or you're asking for it.
Or you've got money. You're drunk. Money hanging out of your pockets or something.
Yeah, that's not me.
Gold chains. The guys with the gold chains. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest thing that hit me when I first got to Thailand.
Yeah.
I went, wow.
Well, what's funny is that I remember being on a motorcycle with somebody and I had my helmet, and the girl goes, "Just leave your helmet here." I go, "What do you mean?" I go, No, we have to take the helmet because somebody might steal it. She goes, "This is Thailand, nobody's going to steal it." And I was
you can leave your jacket.
I was like, "Really?" And so we put their stuff down and I went on my merry way. I was like, wow. And it was there. I'll tell you a story. I went to the food court in Bangkapi. It's Enmark Plaza is what it's called. And I put my computer down, put it on this seat, and ate my food. And I thought, oh, I got to get home. I'm thinking about everything. I go home, and I thought, I forgot my computer. And I go, oh, no. My computer, I need that. I can't afford another one right now, I went back. It's sitting right in the exact same place. Nobody touched it. And I was like, thank you to Thailand, It was so nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All the cities are safe. I've done big, extensive tours around Thailand and go to all the little mid-range cities, all over the Sun and through the central part and the north. Yeah, it's always friendly, always safe. Children can walk on the streets. Girl children walking.
Little kids walking around. I remember
women walk around.
There was a little kid walking around in Chiang Mai, and there's like people partying and everything, and the little kids walking down in the little walkway, and this lady that I know, and she lives in Canada. She said, "Oh my God, that kid's walking alone." I go, "Well, that's what they do here." And she's like, "Oh, that's not safe." And I go, "She's fine. People are taking care of her. Don't worry about it." And, the little girl walked, and she walked over to, like, somebody that she was with. She was, like, 5, 6 years old.
Yeah. I think that one of the last times I was in Los Angeles, I was in the San Fernando Valley to the north among rich people. And their daughter was, like, 13 or 14, and she wanted to walk over to a friend's house. And they lived in a rich neighborhood. It was all fine.
And they wouldn't let her?
Well, they let her, but they had to do this huge coordination thing with the phones. And to check in and to monitor, that with everything. They couldn't just let them go. It had to all be watched.
Yeah, like, okay, see you later. That's what we do,
That's how I can go out the door and go play,
Yeah.
See you for dinner. Be home by dinner,
Right.
That kind of thing.
We're eating at 6. We're gonna start with or without you.
Yeah. If you don't come, you're not getting food.
Right. We'll eat it all. Yeah. Huh. All right, I gotta go.
Yeah, man, enjoy yourself here.
Okay.
I know you are.
Well, yeah, I am already. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see you're enjoying yourself here too.
Yeah, man. What a privilege and a pleasure. Yeah. I know I'm a white privileged man.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I'm well aware of it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for it.
Me too. You bring that, what do? You go rake the sand and dig stuff up?
I was raking here and cleaning up, and now I want to clean up at my house.
Yeah.
Super Chai,
I came down here yesterday, and
Super Chai and I put that solid in there.
Oh, really?
Well, we had coordinated it all and had the guys bring it in.
Yeah. He was down here this morning too.
Every morning.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yeah, every morning.
He said you come here. I thought, I wonder why I haven't seen him out and about, and then here you are.
Slow lately. But...
Yeah. All righty.
All right, Scott.
See you later.
Carry on, man.
Okay, I will.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Take care.